Yo, what's going on, guys? So, absolutely crazy day out there today. I think most people expected down. I expected down. I will admit it. Well, I expected up to at least 680, 4250. We absolutely smashed those targets exactly what we wanted, and then we got a quite a bit more. We got another 70 points or so on NQ. I thought maybe we would reverse it, 680 at this. Well, our first target, let's see, was this FEG, we wanted that 545, so we could at least tap into this with our 50% range from here to here. You see, obviously we got that, and then we kept displacing up. So when price keeps displacing through it and not rejecting, you automatically know to look at the next higher time frame objective. And you see what that was this 4 hours. So I was like, okay, well, obviously we're not rejecting here. We're displacing up. Where would price be headed to next to possibly reverse from? Right here at 14680 was this 4 hour FEG. And then we also had this order block sitting right here. So this order block, this daily order block right here sitting at 750, and then also this order block right here was sitting at 680 as well as the start of that 4 hour. So it's like, okay, well we're probably heading up to there, at least rebalance this order block, tap into this 4 hour. Let's see. But now, but you see, we are still displacing over this level, and I think an important thing to note going into tomorrow. You see, ES took this high, and if you look at NQ, let's get rid of these 4 hour FEGs now. NQ did not take this high, which sets up our SMT where we could possibly maybe get a short setup from. But it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Obviously, we're still displacing up on NQ. ES is displacing back up higher here. Obviously, we just closed. So have to see what happens here. YM as well also took the high. So we have an SMT with ES and YM that go against NQ. But it looks like NQ wants to continue higher up to 790. If NQ pushes through 790, I'm looking at this level up here, 946 potentially, and which also aligns with 4290 here on ES. So because if if ES takes this high, YM takes this high, and then NQ ends up taking the high as well, and we don't get a reversal off that, it shows us all three are wanting to. Usually, it shows all three are ready to push to the next higher time frame objective, and this would complete our 4 hour uh our 4 hour sell curve, and then our 4 hour buy curve would take us back up to this high. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Another thing to notice, to look at. Um, let's see. Now that I waited until close just so we could see if this happened. It did happen. We do have so now we have a daily inverse here on NQ, telling us price wants to go higher, but the only thing that can stop price from going to probably up here now is 950. Um, is this hourly? Let's see. You see, we're starting to displace above it now. So that one really doesn't even matter anymore either. So yeah, we have a daily inverse here on NQ. Maybe tomorrow we tap into it. I'm expecting horrible price action tomorrow. Usually the day before non-farm payrolls is very unfavorable. We usually have a lot of choppy action, just awaiting the bigger news with NFP. Obviously, we had FOMC today, um, and obviously that set the market straight up. NFP could absolutely do the opposite, and send us right back down. So maybe today was send us up, fill in all these higher time frame objectives up here, get a bunch of liquidity, to then send us down to our final target of 13,900. That's very possible. Also have to remember we have equal lows down here at 310.50, and we have the opening gap down there around 240 that also needs filled. It's unfortunate we did not tap into it, but sometimes price doesn't do it acts in a weird way. So you see, we still got the opening gap here and on ES as well down here too, 41.41. So eventually those will get filled. No sign of that yet. Just have to see how price reacts tomorrow or overnight to these levels. and this level. So it's hard to be bearish with a daily candle like this, but also have to keep in mind we are not over these daily order blocks. So if you kind of draw these order blocks here, we could reject anywhere inside of them. So I do want to see us start to get over here. If we start pushing over 42.71, then 42.90 is a lock. NQ, uh, obviously, and then I did forget to mention ES did have a daily inverse as well, right here. So also worth mentioning. And then NQ, oh, you would want to see it close above this daily inverse. So if we start displacing above 843, then I think we are clear for takeoff to another 100 points to 945. Also, we're mentioning this is a volume imbalance right here on the daily that covers this. To fill a volume imbalance, you usually want to have a candle close inside of it. So it's kind of this could be the draw, or we could just be drawing up to reject these daily order blocks. So that's all I'm really watching tonight. Are these daily order blocks and how price keeps how price reacts to them. And then obviously if ES comes back up and takes a new high after displacing here, and it doesn't like just wick up to take a little more liquidity and then back down, then obviously I think 42.90 is on the way. Looking at today's price action, um, let's see here. How can we explain this? So obviously we were just bullish the entire day. Um, then not really not much was going on in here. One thing I will mention, this could be some kind of accumulation, manipulation, distribution, but the manipulation leg could take us all the way up to our targets up here before we end up going lower. Kind of like on the 4-hour chart, like this could be your manipulation, this could be your manipulation leg, and then back down. I kind of showed you guys that in the trades channel today that this that could absolutely be something that plays out, especially after we finish this buy model here. So what else did I want to show you guys? So yeah, we ended up taking a short on ES today as well. We kind of got we trimmed pretty much right at the low, like 42.23. We got a big candle down, and then our runners got stopped back at break even. We shorted this 15-minute OB right here. We took a short around here. Plus we had this 15-minute FEG right here stacked with this 15-minute order blocks. We had the order block here and the 15-minute FEG here. We entered it up in here. Now we took profits kind of down in here. You see how like these order blocks tell you where price wants to deliver to. If you go down to the 5, you see we have order block lower. We close below lower. Order block close below lower, and then price took its final liquidity down here. So and then uh, and then I'll show you one more thing, and then I'm off of here. So obviously we were just in this range through lunch and whatnot. These were our lunch lows. This happened on ES as well. So if you're more of an ES trader, same thing happened here. We had data highs were right here, and I showed you guys, and I was like, well, this little downtrend looks like it could get ran, and then you see it kind of did. We took more than 50% of it here. We took this low, this low, this low, this low, this low, and this low, and then we went clear back up. We took the data highs, which remember, data lows, data highs, both taken. Nothing surprising there. We know those always are targeted. We went up a little more. I can't remember what we hit up here. We ran into some kind of FEG, and then ES took high of day, I believe, and then we came all the way back for lunch lows. You see how we wicked below, and then we were off after that. So pretty wild. So pretty wild afternoon, but I mean everything was pretty textbook in the way that it delivered. Just a lot of people were not expecting that a continued pump today. Still no end in sight. Um, And then yeah, so I mean overnight, really there's nothing to watch. I just want to see how price reacts up here. If we take a new high and if we keep on displacing above it, then I'm looking for 42.90 tomorrow. And then if we are bearish, I would want to see probably. You see, we got hourly FEG, hourly FEG. We have a hourly order block here now. You would want to see us probably close below this hourly order block, and then below here, and then you can confirm, okay, price is probably ready to come back down here and take some liquidity from the downside. So with that, hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.